Just out of our shop and ready to enjoy is this great looking 1967 Plymouth Belvedere 2-door hardtop. It's powered by a great running 440 V8 engine. Motor's been detailed a little bit. 4-barrel carburetor's been all gone through, new spark plugs, recent tune-up. We ordered a brand new master cylinder for it. It's got a little bit of a brake problem still. We also went through and put all new wheel cylinders in it and got most of the brakes all done. It does still have its factory fender tag. Somebody had put a patch over here to hold the battery box in. It's got a new interstate battery. As we look here at the top of the inner fenders are all perfect, no rust holes, no patches anywhere there. I'm pretty sure this tin patch here is just for holding that battery tray, that new battery tray in. Don't think it's really hiding anything under there. As far as the hood gap goes on the driver's side, it's got a nice hood gap. You can see what I'm talking about in the paint. From 10-15 feet away the car looks fine, but you get up close, I mean, all the paint is just really super thin on it. It's got chips and stuff like that all over, so it's going to definitely need to be stripped and repainted. And I won't point out any of the paint imperfections because it's got a ton, but I'll point out like body imperfections, stuff like that. The passenger side hood gap's perfect as well. As we look up and down there, the hood meets the fender great. Front bumper's got some dings in it up in here. You know, it's got a decent shine, but it will need to be replaced to be nice. The grill is really in good shape. It just needs all the black put back in there again. A lot of the black paint is chipped off the grill and those painted areas. The hood fits awesome, and as we I'll get some undercarriage pictures here in a day or two. I put brand new dual exhaust from the front to the back on it. It's got a great sound with some nice tips out the back, and the floors and frame rails on this Belvedere are very, very solid. You know, just standing here, I'm 4 foot away from the car. You look up and down the sides. I mean, it's a sharp car, but you get up close, it's got tons of paint imperfections. As we look down here at the lower front fender, it looks fine. Rocker panel looks good. Door looks good. Does have a spot here in the back of the door, right there. My finger is. It had a rust spot on the inner rocker right here in front of the rear quarters and right in front of the wheel. That's all been patched with metal. It hasn't had any fiberglass or body filler or anything put over that. That'll need to be finished, but you know, the metal work is done there. As we look at our door gap, it's got a nice gap there on the passenger side. So we go down here and look at our bottom of the corners of the doors. The doors are excellent. The rubber is really nice and pliable still. Door panel's good, but it does have some wrinkles in the door panel. Carpet is, if not original carpet, is definitely many years old. I mean, it's showing its age throughout there. Headliner's in great shape, except for it does have a split right there. Other than that, the headliner looks good. Visors look fine. Dash pad has one crack right in the center. Other than that, the dash looks excellent. Still has its original AM radio in it, the original steering column. Everything looks beautiful on it. Very nice interior. Seats are cloth and vinyl. They're perfect front and back. I don't see any rips or tears. No major stains. Just very nice, and it does have seat belts front and back as well. Door shuts nice. As we look at the roof on the car, the paint on the roof is really pretty good. You come all the way down here, all the stainless and stuff's all original. You can tell here it's got some spider web cracks on the trunk lid. Just old lacquer on it. You look up and down the sides, it does have some perforated rust holes on the back lower quarter. We started grinding and cleaning all that out. That still needs to be taken care of. Back bumper is really straight on the car. To be show quality, you'd want to re-chrome it. It's original, but it's very straight. This is a great candidate for restoration. You know, it runs and drives down the road good. Fairly straight body on it, very solid undercarriage. If somebody can do a little body work and paint, you'd have yourself a great car. Tires and wheels are good on it. Motor sounds really healthy and it runs excellent. Lower quarter on the driver's side. There's no rust, holes, no patches, anything I can see there. Same thing in front of the wheel, that all looks good. Rocker panel does have some rust through on it, way up front here. Lower fender's excellent, door's excellent. Gap's nice. Here's our corner of the door. It's got a little bit of a, doesn't look like it's ever had any work done to it. It's got just a little bit of surface rust in there. Door panel on the driver's side is in great shape. Your factory VIN number, and does have the fender tag as well. Horn works. The seats are really nice and they're super comfortable. I mean, they're not tacky at all. Very nice interior except for the carpet. It's original. How many old Plymouths have the original AM radio still working? Look at the chrome on that radio. Very clean. Heater fan works, alternator gauge works, gas gauge works, temp gauge works, wipers work. Everything works on it. Seats are very comfortable. Dome light even works. I noticed when I was driving it out here for pictures, it will need alignment. It has a little pull to the right as you're going down the road. Nothing major, but it does have one. And we, like I said earlier in the video, we put all new wheel cylinders on it, and I think put a few new brake lines as well. But we have a little bypass going through on the master cylinder, so we got one ordered, so that'll be taken care of here in the next couple days. Speedometer works good. A 727 transmission shifts nice. As far as our brakes go, they stop straight, but when I let go of the wheel, they pull a little to the right just because of the car going to the right from the alignment issue. Kickdown works great on the transmission. It's got a lot of acceleration. This car really drives nice down the road, nice and quiet. The alignment's something that a guy definitely wants to get taken care of. You know, if you go down the road, you just got to hold it a little bit, otherwise it's going to drift like this. Picks up speed, rides nice. The speedometer is off. We're probably doing about 65 right now, but it's showing 75. So it's off about 10 miles an hour. Goes down the road fine. I'm gonna say probably, besides that front end being aligned, probably could use a set of shocks on it. It's got just a little sway back and forth. But I'm kind of selling this as a driver project. I mean, it's going to need some body work and stuff. But the motor runs great, tranny shift's great, brakes are nice on it. Just a real nice start to somebody to make a beautiful car.